Music Bank Mixer Competition. I am your host, Katie Burke, and Cruz Burke. I haven't given him my last name, but that's my cat Cruz, and he's also going to be hosting tonight. So this competition is where two composers go head-to-head with one filmmaker with 4 clips. So before we get started, let's introduce our filmmaker for the night, Everett Anderson. So let's pull up a little bit about Everett. Everett Anderson is an actor, filmmaker from Memphis, Tennessee. At age 15, Anderson did small improv skits, which helped to influence his love of acting. His family saw this skill and encouraged him to pursue acting through theater in high school, with several credits under his belt. He's known for his work on The Sticks, Soul Man, Checklist, Coming to Africa. In 2019, he wrote and starred in the short film Unconditional, which was selected to screen at one of Memphis's local film festivals. So Everett's cinematic works provide the viewer layered stories and characters. Everett, welcome to the Mixer competition.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, how are you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling wonderful. A little chilly, but I'm all right.
Really? You know, I was worried that we were going to have to cancel due to inclement weather tonight. You know?
Right.
Lucky for us, it's virtual, and it always is. So thank you so much, Everett, for being here. So excited to see your work.
Oh, I'm excited. Thank y'all for giving me the opportunity.
Heck yeah. We'll let you go for a second, and we'll introduce our 2 composers for the night. Our first composer for the night is Tony Forte. He's a songwriter, a bassist, guitarist, originally from Virginia Beach. Graduate of Wake Forest University. He's played live music for over 13 years in Virginia, North Carolina, Spain, Memphis area. As a musician strongly influenced by classic rock riffs, reggae roots, and jazz improvisation, Forte specializes in blending genres in familiar ways. Having founded a 7-piece funk band, Object 12, and the acoustic duo, the Tailored Makers, since moving to Memphis in 2014, Forte has consistently distinguished himself in the city's music scene. Hi, Tony.
Hello. How are you?
How's it going?
Good.
Happy that you're here. Very excited to hear your work tonight. How do you feel about what you created for the filmmaker today?
Oh, well, I had a blast doing it. I've always watched a lot of movies growing up, and I've obviously made music for a long time, so putting them both together was just a lot of fun for me.
Good. I'm happy that was a thrill. Excellent. Thank you so much, Tony. We're going to meet Jamil next. So Jamil Bryson is our other composer for tonight. Jamil D. Bryson is a music producer, recording artist, entrepreneur. He's worked with several local Memphis artists, has had music placements with local businesses, including Work Bay and UDIG Dance. He's currently a member with the Memphis Slim House Collaboratory and owner of Software Native Instruments Complete Ultimate. Jamil, great to have you here tonight. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, Katie. I'm doing great. How you doing? Doing all right?
Very, very excited to be here. How do you feel about what you put together for Everett tonight?
I'm excited. I'm glad to have an opportunity to showcase what I can do.
So do you feel like tonight was in your wheelhouse and you just delivered hardcore?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Excellent. Yeah, I'm ready for the competition. See what Tony got for me. I know
yes! Head-to-head. Love it. Thank you, Jamil. Next up, let's bring on our judges. Our first judge tonight is Ingrid Brown. Ingrid is the Chief Operation Officer of the International Black Film Festival. Since its inception in 2006, she works closely with the founder to establish festival programming. She identify and maintain strategic national and international partnerships, create relationships and opportunities for fund development. Ms. Brown also oversees talent and entertainment acquisition, industry relations, filmmaker engagement, and studio and indie film procurement for the festival. She works as an independent consultant for content creators in developing tangible plans to gain access to the right resources within the industry that ultimately moves them closer to achieving their goals. Ingrid, so happy to have you here. How are you doing?
I'm doing wonderful. That was a mouthful.
You said a lot of stuff. Maybe be less accomplished next time, and I won't have too much about you.
Tone it down.
You know what strikes me the most about your bio is the fact that you're here to facilitate the success of others, and I find that very selfless. What is that like?
Well, for me, that's what it's all about. Even in working with our film festival and partnering with the founder of the Memphis Music Bank, it's all about collaborating. It's all about partnerships, and it's really at the baseline of everything. It's about the content creators, our filmmaking, and our music making community, right? Making sure we're doing everything we possibly can to elevate their art. So,
I just love that. Thank you so much on behalf of all musicians and actors and directors everywhere for you lifting us all up together. Thank you so much, Ingrid. Glad to have you as a judge tonight.
I'm honored.
Let's meet our next judge, Shay Watson. He's a composer and songwriter, a solo artist and band member, is known for his work in TV and film as a composer and a songwriter. His TV and film credits include The Young and the Restless, Dance Moms, Shameless, Single Ladies, various History Channel series, as well as the opening themes for Aliens Ate My Homework, Venice, the series, Vice News, American Greed, as well as numerous other TV shows and movies. He's also worked with multiple recording artists, including multi-platinum selling pop rock bands. So let's bring on Shay. How are you feeling tonight, Shay? Good to see you.
Good. Just sitting here enjoying some tea and looking forward to some great film music.
Excellent. Well, we know you know all about film music. What do you think you're in for tonight? Like, what do you, if you could catch a vibe, are you like,
oh, Katie, it's going to be exciting tonight. We're going to have some energy and some thought-provoking music to these scenes.
Woo-hoo! Well, I can't wait to see that. I hope that comes true. Thank you so much for being here, Shay. We'll see you soon.
All right.
All right. So now that we've met everybody involved, let's talk about the rules of this competition. So we're going to have an audience vote tonight. And so the way that we have the audience vote, in addition to the judges vote, is you have to pick up your phone and you have to text to 22333 Memphis Music 923. Now, this is an audience participation vote. So we need you to pick up your phone and get in that ballot now so you can be signed in while we have the competition, and you'll be able to text your vote for the winner of each round. Let me get into the rules here. Our filmmaker has provided 4 clips for the competition. 2 Memphis Music Bank composers have synchronized music to the 4 clips. The clips are divided into 3 rounds and then a bonus round. Our judges will score each composer from 1 to 10 on all 3 rounds, including the bonus round, on the quality of the music, the quality of the sync, and then does the music add value to the scenes? So in the bonus round, the judges will score each composer from 1 to 10 on their overall technique. The audience will vote on each round for who they think won that round. That's the Audience Choice Award winner. They will be announced at the end of the show, as well as the judges' choice for the end of the show. So without further ado, has everyone signed in to voting? Just another reminder, text Memphis Music 923 to 22333. So you better get in there. All right, so now let's get started. Let's bring our judges back. That's Cruz right there. He's really excited for the competition tonight. Let's bring our judges back. Get a feel. Everett, hi. Shay. Hey. Guys, how are you feeling? Excited to get started?
Yes. Yeah. Exciting.
You're so excited. I can't wait to see what Everett put together. Not only Everett, obviously, but the 2 composers.
Right.
So, without further ado, let's get into our first round, our first clip, Tony Forte's take on Everett's clip. Here we go.
Yeah.
You want to talk about it?
Well, what?
Whatever it is that you're thinking about.
Yeah, I think I messed up.
What happened?
Oh my goodness, I wanted more. I wanted more so much.
Oh,
how did you guys feel? Ingrid, how about you?
I thought it was beautiful. I thought it was the tone and even the intensity was really really perfect for the moment, and it mimicked Everett's feelings at the time. I don't know, the character's feelings, not you, Eric.
Yeah. Right. I don't know who that was.
Yes, the character's feelings. So, and it wasn't too loud. It wasn't too overpowering. Just amazing.
It felt emotional. I love that. Okay, Shay, what did you think?
I thought it felt good with the scene. What I would have considered doing is it felt like there was a little bit of a tremolo to it, or a little bit of an edge. I might have gone with personally more of just a pad sound without the little extra for this particular scene. And I'm not sure if it was the balance of the vocal to the music, but I would have probably brought it back a little bit. But most of this stuff that I work on a daily basis, I'm way down here and the dialogue's way up here. So I would just make sure that when you're putting your music to the sound, that it's not distracting to the dialogue any. So I would personally, from my personal taste, have gone a little bit more balanced on the dialogue to the music, but I thought your choice of chords and movement felt pretty good there.
All right. Thank you, Shay. Everett, what'd you think of that clip?
I mean, everything that he said was pretty smooth. I mean, I liked it. It blended pretty well with the scene and what was going on. It wasn't overpowering and nothing like that. So, I mean, I can't wait to see the next clip.
Heck yeah! All right. Well, it's about that. That was Tony Forte. Let's see what Jamil Bryson brought to the same clip.
Yeah.
You want to talk about it?
About what?
Whatever it is that you're thinking about.
Yeah, I think I messed up.
What happened?
I have never been so captivated in my friggin' life. That was so exciting. Who wants to go first? Raise your hand or just speak. Oh my God.
Shane, you get first on that one.
The music most definitely changed what was going on in the scene. The music, the score changed the feeling of what you think was going on.
It really did. It did. I like that. And something else I like, it was very interesting how it moved from that little wah wah sound to the other sound, which I wasn't expecting that. So that was pretty cool hearing that. I thought it moved the scene along pretty well. Yeah.
Heck yeah. Ingrid.
Yeah. I think it was eclectic. It was different. It was unexpected. There was a moment of silence in the beginning, and then it kind of built up to these very eclectic, and I'm not sure I'm using the right terminology, but these very eclectic sounds, sound bites in the middle. So it evoked emotion for sure, and it built up appropriately, and it lent to the fact that the actor had something to reveal. So I loved it.
Yeah, it felt like there was so much tension, and that deep sound, and then going to that bang bang, that big like staccato at the top. Woo!
Heard it all. Yes.
Oh my gosh, guys, we need to vote about this. Well, you guys are going to vote in your own time. This is time for the audience vote right now, and this is tough. All right, so anyone who loved the first clip, totally resounding hell yes, text A to 22333. That's Tony Forte, the first clip you saw. If that's the winner in this round for you, text A to 22333. If Jamil Bryson did it for you in this round, that was the second clip, text B to 22333. That's the second clip we just saw was Jamil Bryson, his score for Everett's clip, text B to 22333. Oh my goodness, it's already such a hot competition. I'm like sweating. I'm sweating. Are you kidding me right now? Are you guys ready for the second round?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Me too.
More. Yes.
Yes, let's do it.
That was amazing.
I didn't think I would remember it. I hadn't done it in so long.
Rachel, the antagonist, right?
Yeah, that was from the series finale.
Yeah. I remember. I guess you had me fooled. I guess it's all part of great acting.
So, when will I know? Will somebody call me, or do I need to audition again, or?
Tell you right now, actually.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Holy bananas. So exciting. I felt so rich by the end of it. I was like, now we're moving somewhere. What'd you guys think?
Flirty.
That's exactly what it felt like. The tone was real flirty.
Yeah.
That felt good to me. That was great.
Mm.
Yeah, and I like just having the percussion there for the most part up until the guitar picked up.
Right.
Yeah, it makes you wonder.
I might have brought back the triangle a little bit once the guitar hit. Not much, but just a little bit. The guitar up slightly. But maybe I wouldn't have. Yeah, great.
You never know.
Ingrid, what did you think? Besides flirty, what did you think?
Yeah, I think the simplicity of the sound was awesome. It wasn't overpowering. It lent to the feeling that the actors were trying to evoke in reference to some type of chemistry between them. So the music was a little playful in that sense. I've got my pencil because I'm writing notes. So I'm taking this very seriously. So yeah, I thought it was really good in that sense, in that it connected with the scene.
Yes. Everett, do you feel like it landed the undertones of this scene?
Yes, it could. I know what's going on. So yeah, it could.
Excellent. All right, well, that was Tony Forte's take on this clip. Let's get Jamil Bryson up here.
That was amazing.
I didn't think I would remember it. I hadn't done it in so long.
It's Rachel, the antagonist, right?
Yeah, that was from the series finale.
Yeah. I remember. I guess you had me fooled. I guess it's all part of great acting.
So, when will I know? Will somebody call me, or do I need to audition again, or?
I can tell you right now, actually.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness, the piano is such a great choice. The emotion, the sentimentality of the top of it. And then, guys, what just happened? Everett, talk to me.
It was most definitely a different spin from what I heard the first time. So yes, this is very unique, hearing the different spins on these different scores. That was a really good mix.
Excellent. Ingrid, what did you think?
I'm not sure if it was just me, but I couldn't hear Everett speaking. I couldn't hear
now?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear the character speaking.
Oh.
At all. I heard the woman speaking, so I don't know if it was that on my end, or could you guys hear?
Yeah.
I could hear him, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm just going to focus on the composition. So, yeah, I thought it was great. I thought it was lightweight. The sound of the piano was, it added a great balance, just a different take on the vision of the scene.
Yes. Okay, Shay, what did you think?
I thought it was interesting for sure. Pianos is something that my music supervisors that I deal with on a daily basis are on me about that, because pianos are tricky instruments to use. You have to really finesse that high end so it doesn't get distracting from the dialogue. Right. And I'm coming from a perspective of, I write primarily music for soap operas every day. And so I'm always thinking of what's going to keep me out of the way of the dialogue. What I would have probably done is I would have gone with a more mellow lo-fi piano. And what I may have considered doing, and this will help you out in the future. If you're listening to the dialogue, try to put more of the middle range when a person's talking and have it a little bit more mellow there. And your little ping, ping, pings, offset those from the dialogue. You can maybe catch it on the last word and let it flow just a little bit, but always center on that dialogue. And with the piano, my general rule of thumb, and this is just for the type of stuff that I write, is to always go more mellow and darker of the sound. But
that is a great note.
Very interesting. Very interesting. Good job. Good job.
Yeah, it's tough to balance these tones with emotionality, and then you have the dialogue itself, and it's like, where do you make these choices that these guys have to make? It's really difficult. So let's have the audience make some choices right now. We have our first clip by Tony Forte. So you're going to text A to 22333 if you felt that Tony totally nailed that round, and Tony is your winner for that round. Text A to 22333. If Bryson's piano took you away in the second clip, Jamil Bryson, text B to 22333. Text B for the second clip to be your winner in this round. 22333 for Jamil. So we are already at our third round for tonight. I'm so freaking excited. Also, Everett, can we just acknowledge how beautiful your film is? I'm loving these clips. I'm loving the dialogue. I'm loving the, the visual aspects of these. Like your over the shoulders are totally line up. Like just beautiful, beautiful stuff. Thank you so much for offering this tonight.
Well, that some of those clips I have to most definitely give the credit to some of the filmmakers that also film like I'm not gonna get into it, but thank you.
It's so cinematography is beautiful.
It is. It really is. So without further ado, again, let's go into our third round. Tony is
finally gave us a name. Marcus Reed. I'll find out to pick the guy up for questioning on their homicide before I can dig in on them. The lawyers there. And to release him. Huh?
Nothing, I was just thinking out loud.
My CI told me Marcus was there the day the shooting happened in the OP. So I went to Jones to see if he'd pick him up.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We got a CI. We got a guy in bed. There's stuff is going down. Freaking intense. I loved the texture of that. What did you guys think? Ingrid, go please.
I love the fact that I think the music conveyed the depth of the conversation. I could hear the conversation on the phone. So I think it played into the emotion that was being communicated to the phone. To hear the conversation, the music seemed to match that as well. So there was something serious going on, and the clarity of and the balance and the volume of the music wasn't too high, so that it was a definite fit. It's one of my favorites. So
excellent. Shay, what did you think?
I thought that was perfect for the scene. Katie, you know this, I do a lot of music for Discovery, the investigative Discovery channel, and for shows that deal with crime. I do a ton of that music, and this was just that felt spot on what I would put under a scene such as that. Immediately when I heard the music, it felt like crime documentary music, and that is a compliment because I do a lot of that type of music. I think you were spot on with that. Felt really good. Felt really good.
Yeah, it felt very intense and exciting. Everett, what did you think?
Well, just to piggyback off of that, he's right. It sure felt like something more sinister was happening, and we're all waiting to reveal and see exactly why I'm so concerned on the phone and what exactly do this person have to do with me, et cetera, et cetera. So it fit perfectly.
It made me want to keep freaking watching. We keep getting to these climactic moments and then cutting. It's driving me insane. Right. So that was Tony Forte for our third round. Let's get to Jamil Bryson's take on this.
My CI finally gave us a name. Marcus Reed. I'll find out to pick the guy up for questioning on their homicide before I can dig in on them and lawyers there. And to release him. Huh?
Nothing, I was just thinking out loud.
My CI told me Marcus was there the day the shooting happened in the OP. So I went to Jones to see if he'd pick him up.
Okay, very intense. My favorite part about that, the bells. I loved the bells. How do you make bells work in suspense? He just nailed that. Everett, what did you think?
Right, I caught the bells. I caught them. They both was pretty suspenseful. They both match very well because there's something going on. I'm concerned about something, and I think the scoring really captured the underlying, I guess, situation what that could maybe be happening.
Ooh. Shay, what do you think?
I thought it was very interesting music, and I liked the quality of it. I would have probably used that track a little bit further in the story when intensity was building more in the scene. The scene initially didn't feel like it was right off the bat with that intensity. I feel like it should have maybe built into that could have come closer to the end of the scene when you start feeling a sense of urgency with what he's talking about on the phone. Maybe consider opening up with pads, slow movement, and then when he gets to the message on the phone, start bringing in that underneath to move the scene along there. So the bottom line is I thought the music was great. I thought you should have waited a little bit longer to bring the tempo in there. But again,
right. You don't want to pull the trigger on the stuff too fast or too slow. Excellent point. Ingrid, what do you think?
I thought I heard the transition from there were two different tempos, and then the transition of the music there from the beginning to the second part. I thought one was more fitting for the scene than the other one was, and I think you could tell it, right? So, but still, just great work, very talented. Maybe a few changes there, but like I said, I saw the change in tempo, the change in the music, and just thought that one lent better to the scene than the other.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's leave it up to our audience on this one for this third round. Just a reminder, Tony Forte was that first clip that we saw. Text A to 22333 in this third round if you want that first clip to take it home on that round. If you liked the second clip better with Jameel Bryson's clip, text B to 22333. B to 22333 if you feel like Jameel really took it home on that third round. Man, so we only have one round left. I'm like so sad that this is the last round.
We're flying.
We're totally flying. I really want to keep seeing more of your work, and I really want to keep hearing more of their work on your work. It's just like one big work family party.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
It's just so intense. I'm so happy it's a snow day, but I just want to watch this all day. So let's kick into our bonus round then.
See, I told you that last drink was one too many.
Look, I just think you just haven't had enough. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, really? Well, no, I think that you've had enough for both of us. Thank you.
Man.
Okay, babe, where are the keys?
Look, I hold my liquor way better than you do.
No,
okay.
you don't. Should I bring up the family reunion?
Oh.
Yeah.
So we bringing the post up?
Yes. Now, come on. Now, your charm is not going to get you out of this.
Look, I know something that'll get me out of it. Or get me in it.
Oh, you're so nasty. Come on.
Okay. Let the search me office.
Oh. Okay. Sad. Stop. See, look at you.
Get the car, girl.
Okay. You think you're slick. Come on. Come on. I got you. I was actually drinking water.
I was drinking the same clear stuff you was drinking.
No, not this thing. No, sir, after you. What?
What in the hell just went down? That was freaking amazing.
That was great.
Freaking terrifying.
Yeah, I know something's coming. I know it's coming. I don't watch movies like that because I'm terrified.
Who is that actress? Everett, who is that actress? She's incredible and she's so likable and beautiful and hilarious and like her heart is just ablaze constantly. What is her name?
Oh, that's the amazing Jay Johnson. You can find her in Memphis, Tennessee.
A freaking amazing.
Oh yeah.
You're both so beautiful in this. I can't stop. I have to stop. It's time to listen to you all. Everett, what did you think about that?
I think it was a very unique take on that one scene. That particular scene was actually, it's two different scenes in the movie, unconditional, separated, but I actually joined it together for the competition, and that was the whole thing. So it's a very unique take that he took. When the robber came out, I wasn't expecting such a jump in music or a score that kind of caught me off guard, but it's most definitely it was a good take. It was a very interesting take to the scene.
Yeah, and that change made that moment really pop.
Right.
For me, it made it land so much deeper. That change from before to after, holy bananas. Ingrid, what did you think?
Yeah, I think so. First, I was thinking, okay, this is a really flirty moment, right? So that we might want some lighter music, but I'm like, nah, there's something about to happen. There's something about to happen, and I'm scared. And this is what this music is for. It's there like that, just leading us in and tick-tocking away for the for that thing that's gonna jump out and grab you in a minute. I knew that was coming. So for me it was very telling. And so I think it was really good. It was spot on.
Holy bananas. They're always trying to, in music, in movies and television, they're always trying to implement a ticking clock into a scene, usually through dialogue or through cinema, but this was done in the music. That ticking clock was on. You are 100% right. Shay, what did you think?
I thought it was great. And this brings up an interesting point, what Ingrid said, because I was sitting here thinking the same thing. You know, they saw the whole scene, so he knew what was coming. And he set stage with that crime drama music, which was really good. But I'm sitting there thinking, well, you know, if at the end of this scene suddenly a mariachi band jumps out and everybody's partying, I would have maybe used music at the beginning of it. But that's not what happened. So I thought the music was perfect with it. I love the transition when the robber guy came up, and it was a good job. Good job.
I screamed.
Yeah, I know. I screamed. Guys, my whole body is so tense. All right, we got to go to the next clip. We have to. Tony, thank you so much for that. Jamil, let's see what is going to happen.
Look, see, I told you that last drink was one too many.
Look, I just think you just haven't had enough. You know what I'm talking
Oh,
about?
really? Well, no, I think that you've had enough for both of us. Thank you.
Man.
Okay, babe, where are the keys?
Look, I hold my liquor way better than you do.
No,
okay.
you don't. Should I bring up the family reunion?
Oh!
Yeah.
So we bringing the bows up?
Yes. Now, come on. Now, your charm is not going to get you out of this.
Look, I know something that'll get me out of it. Or get me in it.
You're so nasty. Come on.
Okay. You're going to have to search me, officer.
Oh. Okay.
Run!
Sad. Stop. See, look at you.
Get in the car, girl.
Okay, you think you're slick. Come on. Come on. I got you.
Look, I don't know what's going on. We were drinking the same stuff.
I was actually drinking water.
I was drinking the same clear stuff you was drinking.
No, not this day, baby. Come on. Oh, God.
After you?
No, sir, after you. What you... Oh, God. Stretch it! Stretch it! Stretch it!
It's never going to get easier to watch that. Oh my goodness. Just amazing. Guys, those distorted strings at the end, who's with me? Holy crap, scary.
Right.
What happened for you, Everett?
I enjoyed it. It's a different take. It was actually lighter than the first one, especially when The Robber came out. It was a different take. It was a different take. It actually made me feel almost somewhat the same when it comes down to there was something sinister going on, like somebody is hiding in the bushes type deal, which somebody was hiding in the bushes. But I enjoyed
the robber.
Huh?
He was a kinder, gentler robber.
Yeah, that's what it was. That's what I felt. Because the first clip, Tony's clip was more intense when he came out. It was grander. It was bigger when he came out. But it also disappeared quicker when he ran away. So it's but I think the second clip kept it going with the distorted strings and stuff like that. So that was cool.
Yes. Shay, what did you think about this one?
I thought it was interesting. I thought it was a great job on it. I liked the beginning, starting out a little bit more lighter because you don't know where the scene's going, So I liked that light beginning in there. I thought great job on that. What I would have probably done is once they were getting into the car the second time, I would have started probably bringing even more dissonance than what you did into the scene just to set it up to something not so good is going to be happening here. And I would have probably just first, right when the robber came up, I would have made a bigger, darker hit with the strings there, maybe some type of drone pad underneath the strings that you were doing, because that was cool. I mean, that was cool. You were really thinking this scene out. So great job on that. Just a few little adjustments there, and I think you would have been right on top of it.
Oh, it was such an eerie scene, period. Even without the music. Then you add the music on, it's like my whole body's freaking shaking. Ingrid, what did you think?
Yeah, so I felt like we had a little bit of that flirty music in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And so he started with that, and then you heard that deeper tone. I don't know what instrument that was, Shay. What was that deeper tone that started running through?
Yeah, it sounded like a little cello happening there.
Yeah, I heard. So that, I think that transitioned it into less flirty, less playful, into that something dark was about to happen. So I heard that, and I was a little worried at first that it was going to be a little too flirty to the end. But when I heard the cello come in, that I was like, okay, now there's the indicator that, hey, all ain't well in Kansas. So
oh my goodness. Yeah.
And then even there was a portion that when he was attacking the woman that I thought maybe there should be a little bit more of the darker undertones of the music, because it became a little choppy at the end when he was running away. But I did feel like that portion at the end when he was running away was great. To it was a great pairing for him fleeing the scene. So
right.
yeah, so it was great.
Man, this is going to be really, really hard to judge. I don't want to be in your position right now.
Great stuff across the board. Great.
No, amazing job. Yes, to all of our composers and our amazing filmmaker, Everett. This has been the coolest freaking competition ever. So I'm going to let you guys go to deliberate. I'm so sorry. Of course, we need to vote on that last one. If you feel like Tony Forte, that first clip we saw, really took it home for you, text A to 22333. If you loved the second clip by Jamil, all the way to the moon and back, then text B to 22333. Get all those votes in, because we got to have our audience choice along with our judges' choice. Now I'm going to allow you all to leave. To go deliberate. Thank you so much, judges, for coming in and watching and listening.
Okie dokie.
All right.
All right. So we just want to thank our Tennessee Entertainment Commission, who sponsors this event. We'd like to run a little commercial telling you what they do. So let's hit it. Heck yes. And you better go to createtn.com because they have an amazing directory of all kinds of people in production and in film and in music. And it's just a terrific resource for Tennesseans to get with other artists and filmmakers and all of that together. So while we are sponsored by the Tennessee Entertainment Commission, tonight's mixer is put on by the Memphis Music Bank. So let's show you a little bit about what they do. Excellent. So that was our Memphis Music Bank. We just wanted to give one more shout out to our Tennessee Entertainment Commission. We want to thank you so much for sponsoring us tonight. And we don't have any representatives from them tonight, but we just want to let them know that we really appreciate their help and sponsorship. So what we definitely can't do is put on this mixer without filmmakers. So if you want to be a filmmaker on the Memphis Music Bank Mixer Competition, we're looking for you. We need you. We need your clips. We need your talent. So if you would like to be a part of this competition, give an email to Christy at onlocationmemphis.org. So we need your clips. We need your presence. We need your judgment. And we need you to come on and have two of our composers make composition and underscoring for your media. So if you would like to be a composer on this mixer competition, please, we need you too. All you have to do is join the On Location Memphis, the Memphis Music Bank, and then you will be part of the community which we draw from for composers to be on this mixer competition. You just got to be in Tennessee. You get to meet and network with filmmakers, other musicians, music supervisors. Who knows, you might even get a spot in television or a movie. So it's just a great place to go as a resource for someone who makes music in Tennessee. So beyond that, let's see here. Let's bring our composers on. We haven't talked to them in a while, and they just did a whole bunch of really vulnerable stuff and showed us their amazing work. So let's bring them on and have a quick chat. Tony and Jamil, you're both muted. I just want to make sure you know that so you can unmute yourself. Guys, I gotta say, This is the craziest, most suspenseful competition of all time. Like, I can't believe what I just witnessed. How do you feel? Jamil, please.
Oh, I'm humble right now. It was good, Tony. Good stuff.
Thanks,
Yeah. I appreciate the feedback.
Yeah, great feedback. Yes, Tony, how do you feel?
Yeah, same way. Getting feedback is always super helpful and constructive to doing this because there are so many approaches to it. So, it was a great experience, and it was awesome to listen to Jamil's stuff.
Did you guys have a favorite clip of each other? Like, Jamil, what's your favorite clip by Tony? And Tony, what's your favorite clip by Jamil? Did you keep track?
I liked that bonus scene, that clip at the end when he jumped out the bushes. The thriller.
That was scary stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Tony, what about you?
the same scene, the one at the end that he did. I really liked the touch that he had, creating the romantic setting. He really did it in a very, very great way.
Oh my goodness, it was so hard. I can't imagine being a judge right now, judging you two. You're both so extremely talented. This is such a difficult decision. Incredible job. Seriously, I'm blown away.
Thank you.
So we just got to see if everyone has their votes in for our Audience Choice Award. We would love to see what that is. Okay, so drum roll, prayer hands, rock hands. Let's see who won the Audience Choice. It is Tony Forte won the Audience Choice Award for this Memphis Music Bank Mixer competition. Congratulations, Tony.
Thank you. Thank you.
How are you, bud?
I really appreciate it.
How do you feel? What's going on in your head right now? Audience Choice.
I feel great. I feel great. No, I'm very excited. That's it's quite an honor. I'm thankful for the opportunity to participate in the first place. So anything else is just, gravy on top.
Excellent. And so what was your process like for that? That seems to be Jamil's and the judges, and I really love that last clip especially. How did you feel about process? That was the most narrative you had to write to. How was that for you?
It was definitely a challenge because it goes on for a couple minutes. So, I definitely did, in terms of process, I guess I did, 1 or 2 takes and kind of left it alone for a little bit and then went back and saw if I still liked it and made adjustments here and there. And, it's obviously a debate if you reveal something creepy is going to happen or not. It was an interesting thing to work through, but at the end of the day, once again, there's just so many different avenues you can take. So it's just picking one and then committing to it. That's the challenge, really.
What do you think was the what was your favorite piece of advice maybe you got tonight, or favorite piece of feedback?
Definitely about the dialogue volume, the stuff about it not really, the music not overpowering the dialogue was huge because, it's easy to do. Like Shay was saying with the piano stuff, and things along that line. You don't want to detract from, what the actors are saying. So,
right. You have to, that's a really, really tough balance. In fact, some of them, I missed the dialogue because of the music. How do you balance that out? My goodness. Cause some of it you kind of want it to be covered up, right?
Yeah. I guess ultimately would be at the discretion of the director or the music supervisor, or whoever does that in regards to the filming of it. But, I don't know. It's a tough call. I guess it depends on the project.
And is this your first time scoring for film?
I've experimented with it here and there. I do create music for a golf radio show called Fairways of Life. So I do stuff for them. And I've done some stuff for friends, independent projects and whatnot. But, I've only been doing it for like a year or two. I played music forever, but this has been a recent endeavor, past year or two.
Well, that's good. Well, you're terrific at it. Obviously, you have a natural capacity for this. So again, terrific job. And we're going to let you go for now. And we're going to just recap real quick what the heck just went down. So we have just had our Memphis Music Bank mixer competition. We had 2 composers go head to head, and they had to score one filmmaker's 4 clips. And they had round 1, 2, 3, and a bonus round. And boy, was that bonus round a bonus round. It was the longest narrative that we got to see all night, and it was just thrilling. So the filmmaker has done an incredible job tonight, Everett Anderson. We have our 2 composers, Tony, Everett, how are you? We have our 2 composers, Tony and Jamil. And so they have just totally put their hearts on the line and totally nailed this for you tonight. How are you feeling about both composers tonight?
I'm feeling refreshed and renewed to actually see a different spin of different scoring on these particular scenes. Honestly, the first couple of scenes came from filmmaker Jerron Lockridge. He's from Jackson, Tennessee. Amazing job. Came from one of our web series called The Sticks. He's actually working on a season 2 right now, so catch that when he get finished with it, y'all. It's gonna be nice. Season 2 is actually now out right now, so you can catch that. The second clip was actually from another film as well called starring Veronica Trammell by one of my buddies, Daniel. So you're going to be able to, you can catch both of those films. I'm sure they're floating around somewhere. so you can catch those.
Excellent.
And that last clip,
Unconditional.
That was Unconditional. You're right.
Where do we find this? Because it drove me nuts. I loved it.
Oh, well, Unconditional, I released that last year. So it's on my YouTube channel as well. You can also find it on my Facebook page, my artist page on Facebook.
So Everett Anderson on YouTube, that's what we look up to find Unconditional?
You can look that up. You can Google Palomino Media, my production company, as well, which is MIMMIN. Yes, you can find it, or just Everett Anderson. I'm sure you can probably find it on there as well. Or go to my Facebook page, it's, at Everett and you can pull me right up.
Excellent.
Or go to the website. It's on my website as well. So www.everett-anderson.com.
You are definitely about to get a whole bunch of plays from tonight. I'll tell you that right now. And they're mostly going to be for me watching that on repeat. I mean, there's going to be other people, but I got to tell you, I'm going to put that dang thing on repeat.
Right.
So we had our two composers tonight, and then they just nailed it for you. And so you're feeling like you guys have come to a deliberation tonight about who the winner is on the judges' rounds.
It was tough. It was hard.
It was very, very close. It really was very close.
Oh my gosh. All right. Who's going to, Everett, will you announce it? The winner of the Memphis Music Bank Mixer Competition Judges Award goes to
Tony.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Tony. Oh my goodness. Great job, Tony. Thank you so much for your work tonight. The judges obviously loved it. The audience loved it. Just an all-around terrific job. Let's bring up Jamil real quick. Both you guys, thank you so much for your work tonight. It's so lovely to have you here. We're going to have a quick Q&A because people want to talk to you composers. People have been in the chat like crazy, letting you know what they think about it, wanting to know more. So we're going to leave it up to the audience right now to say hello and ask some questions to Tony and Jamil. Both of you, your incredible jobs tonight. So who's got questions?
Yes, very good. But both of you are super
that's not an
talented.
exaggeration. Yeah. So amazing job, Jamil. Amazing job, Tony. Honestly, it was
excellent.
To make a point on that, so much of this is subjective. I mean, you were so very close on those, and I was seeing a couple of the rounds. I might be convinced over here. It was very close, very talented.
So does anyone have any questions? Jamil, have you scored before?
No, I haven't. It's my first time. First time really.
So what was this like for your first time then?
Oh, I enjoyed it. I plan on, if I have to, making some scenes myself and scoring to them. It was that much fun. I enjoyed it that much.
Excellent, excellent. All right, do we have any more questions from our audience tonight? Either our filmmakers or our judges, if ever anyone wants to know more about Ingrid or Shay or Everett. Any questions out there for anybody? The crowd is quiet. A hush has rolled over the crowd.
It's funny because last time I think we had like 20 questions.
We did. Well, Tony, do you want to tell us a little bit more about your process tonight?
Once again, it's just experimenting to see what kind of clicked and what didn't. I wish I had some more details. So much of music is just kind of messing around with different instruments and seeing if it fits the vibe or not.
Wall against the wall, see what sticks.
It's just the feeling. Some stuff works, some stuff doesn't. Some needs to be more intense, some needs to be taken back.
That's terrific. I love your freewheeling attitude with it. It's not too direct. It's not too much, hyper vigilant technique. You're just like, listen, if it hits me, it hits me. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. Simple as that. I love that simplicity. That's wonderful. We have a question for Everett. Have you worked with a composer before to score something that you've made?
I have. I think the last thing I've actually worked with another individual with for composing probably be my spoken word that I did for my daughter called My Little Lady. I had someone, I needed something custom for that for the spoken word. So this was the last time I worked for that. Unconditional was scores I found on the website. I bought the licenses and stuff like that, and I did all the scoring myself for the unconditional. So it was very refreshing to see somebody else's spin on the scores that I never would have went down that direction before, and it's great to see that. So yeah, the last time I worked with another composer was for a spoken word piece that I did visual to. So
that is excellent. We do have another question for you, Everett, from Rod Kirby. What's next for you? What are you working on?
Right now, I'm working on a few different films. I actually got 2 films that I'm writing right now, and I think one of them might be like a short film, like a musical. I'm not too sure. We're gonna find out and see what happens with that. Faith-based as well, so I'm trying to work on some good faith-based material as well. You know, to give the people some of this word. You know, but I think that's just about it. We're gonna see what's gonna happen because 2020 was pretty crazy, so we're looking to gain some more ground in 2021. So.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Everett. We do have another question for our composers here. What software do you prefer to record your music on?
Jamil?
Well, right now I'm using Logic. Logic is pretty much what I use. Pro Tools.
Logic and Pro Tools?
Yeah.
Do you make your beats on Logic and then you do the actual production on Pro Tools?
As far as recording vocals and everything, but Logic is what I use for instrumentals.
Excellent. And
Tony? Yeah, Logic is what I use. I have like an Akai MPD pad, but first and foremost, I was a bassist and a guitar player, and that's what I do when I play. When I used to play in bars and stuff before COVID, and yeah, so if I'm not using like original instrumentation like that, I'm gonna be using Logic with a little Akai pad.
Right. And Jamil, we have a question from Rod Kirby for you. What was your process for scoring the clips tonight?
Right. Man, basically, Rod, just looking at the clips and getting a feel for what was going on in it. So for instance, on that the clip, when Everett heard the news and everything, I had switched over. I felt like when Everett was getting out of bed, that he got some interesting news, and just trying to switch over those type of the sound, the feeling in that particular scene, but just the feeling, getting the feel for the clip.
I love that. I love that. That sounds real emotional, heart-based. I'm totally down for that all day. Love it.
No doubt.
So let's get to know our judges a little bit more and what's coming up for them. Ingrid, what do you have coming up next for you?
Wow. So we have, right now we're in the middle of our submission season for the International Black Film Festival, which happens in October, September 30th through October 3rd. And we're going to be hopefully partnering with the Memphis Music Bank. We've been working on that for a little over a year, maybe over a year now, longer than over a year. I lost 2020 altogether, so.
Same.
Yes, gone. Yeah, so our film submission process is open. We're looking, inviting, our Memphis neighbors and filmmakers to submit to the film festival. Just go to our website at ibffevents.com. We're, probably not going to be in person this year. I don't know, but I personally don't think we're ready yet. But yeah, so there will be some virtual engagement and maybe some other surprises that we have planned. So we invite everyone to submit. We're fans and supporters of the Memphis Music Bank, and my heart is just really full for the creativity that was and commitment that was shown tonight. Jamil, the fact that this was your first time is amazing, and I just want to encourage you to continue to get that second, third, fourth project going, because you're talented, right? You got it. You got it. I watch tens of thousands of films. Our festival is 15 years old. I've set beside music supervisors, and I just want to encourage you to keep going. And Tony, just impressed all together with your work and how you conveyed your particular style was impressive. So thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ingrid. Yes. So that's exciting. The International Black Film Festival. Heck yes, we'll be checking that out.
Yes.
And then Shay, so Shay, what do you have coming up for you right now?
Well, as you know, I'm always writing for Young and the Restless. That's every day for me.
You're young and restless about the Young and Restless, right?
A lot of that music that I do is background, but the thing about it is you also get, because I am a songwriter and have worked with bands and artists, I also get requests for songs on the show. They use a ton of songs. So the big thing with them right now is we've got a huge feature love scene coming up that requires a duet. So I have this whole past week I've been writing duet music, and this goes to tell you about how subjective things are. I'll probably write about 4 or 5 duets with different artists to submit to the supervisor before we settle on the exact one that we want for the scene. But I've got that, and also it's Christmas at my house because Hallmark is doing their Christmas in July again this year. So I generally start writing Christmas music in August for the winter Christmas stuff, and then once we get to February, I start writing Christmas music for Christmas in July. So we've got a couple of movies that I'm working on. I'm doing music for those for Christmas in July.
Shay, you got the craziest job of all time. You kidding me? So that's a message to you, Jamil and Tony. Have your Christmas music ready in July, in August. And also, if you want to place a song, do it 5 different freaking ways and submit them all and hope for the best.
Right.
Yeah.
So thank you so much, everyone, for coming tonight. Thank you to our judges, our filmmaker, Everett, our composers. Just an incredible experience all around. Just so everyone knows, we're doing this again March 23rd. We'll have our Memphis Music Bank mixer competition with a new filmmaker, more judges. We'll also have our 2 new composers. So we have everybody listed there. We've got Rod, we've got Byron, Richard, Raid, Kirk. And Christy will be hosting. It's going to be very, very exciting. So we want to thank again our sponsor, the Tennessee Entertainment Commission. Thanks to all of our audience. Thank you so much for watching, everybody, and rooting everybody on. It's so good to see this beautiful Memphis heartbeat online for our composers and our filmmakers. I just love seeing it. And thanks again, guys, and we'll see you next time. Have a good night.
Thank you. Thank you.